Hey guys, Heath here from Shepherd's Forge. For those of you who don't know what this is or what I'm doing right here, this is called a 3-pin spine warp treatment. I ended up with a bit of a warp from here to the tip, about 1/8 of an inch curving this way. So what I did was I did a 3-pin so that it pulls it back in the other direction, heated up the spine from one end of the pin to the other, and I'm just going to let it air cool, and that should straighten the warp right back out. I've done this before, and it works really well. Once this cools down, what's kind of cool is and this has happened a couple times, once it cools down and straightens out, those pins will fall right out of my vise, and I'll find the knife on the floor. Now, just to reassure you guys, this has already been heat treated, quenched, and annealed. So it's not in a super hardened state where, when it hits the floor, there's a chance it's going to shatter. It's not. Now, yeah, I did just reheat the spine, so I may have screwed up the annealing process. I may have taken it past, the annealing process, but I promise you this will not break. We're looking at a wood floor, so it's not like I'm dropping it on concrete. But this process does work. I've never built a knife this big. Never done stock removal knife this big. She's a big old Bowie chopper I'm doing for a coworker of mine. But I did end up with that little bit of warp, but I'm pretty sure I can take it out of there with that 3-pin heat treat. So anyway, just wanted to show you guys, if you ever build a knife, stock removal knife, or blacksmith a knife, and you end up with a big warp in it after heat treat and quench, that this is a really good way to get that warp out, and it does work. The first knife I made, I had probably more than a 3/16 inch warp in it. It was almost like a moon. It was pretty ugly, and I managed to pull that out and get it straight. So anyway, just a little update of what I'm doing tonight. Probably do a little bit more tomorrow. Give you an update then. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good night.